Welcome back students to Nuzhat ma'am ke online classes, and today we are going to learn chapter 5 Introduction to Operating Systems. Part 2, part 1 is already uploaded on the channel so you can go through it. So let's dive into the video. So first we will go through the agenda of this video. So the first topic we'll learn is different categories of computing devices and operating systems for them. Second is an operating system for smartphones, that is Android. Key features of Android, and Android is an operating system. So let's move. The first topic we will be learning about different categories of computing devices and operating system for them. So in those different categories are supercomputers, then mainframe computers, server computers, high-end workstations, personal computers, smartphones and tablets. And the last is embedded system. So let's see about supercomputers. What are supercomputers? So the supercomputers are the largest and the most powerful computers ever built are known as supercomputers. These are the computers that can perform millions of billions of floating point, that is real number operations per second. So you can imagine how powerful they are. And one notable example is the K supercomputer of Japan became the first in the world to reach 10 peta, and flops stand for floating point operations per second. So in 1 second it reached 10 peta. That happened in November 2011. India is among the few countries that have developed their own supercomputers, and these machines are used for complex tasks such as weather forecasting, nuclear test simulation, and molecular modeling. Then supercomputers achieve high speeds by utilizing thousands of processors connected using very high speed channels and working on a single problem in parallel to achieve very high speed. So the most critical aspects for an operating system for supercomputers are performance optimization as well as distribution and coordination of both data and the computing among the thousands of processors. Then they run on lightweight kernels like CNK or CNL. So here CNK stands for Compute Node Kernel and CNL stands for Compute Node Linux. They run on lightweight kernels like these at individual node level with a Linux variant managing overall operations. Then we see mainframe computers. The next class of computers is called mainframe computers. They are used in government and corporate environments where apart from high performance, high level of reliability and compatibility with the existing software are the aspects. The very high level of reliability and availability are achieved by providing multiple redundant components for almost every aspect of the machine so that if one component fails, another identical component can take on its responsibility and the computer continues working without a hitch or a problem. So this makes these machines run continuously for years and years without any problems. And popular examples operating systems are IBM, ZOS, and Linux variants. Then we will see server computers. So server computers are powerful computers that provide some computing or storage service to a large number of client computers. So here they provide a storage service also to a large number of client computers. And its critical aspects are performance, reliability, compatibility with already existing software, and scalability. So the scalability means the ability to incrementally increase performance as and when needed by adding components rather than replacing the whole computers. So you don't need to replace the whole computers, you just need to add components so that you can increase its performance. Okay, so these computers most commonly use Unix or Linux as their operating system. Some also use Microsoft Windows Server operating system. Then we see high-end workstations. So high-end workstations are used for scientific computing as well as multimedia applications like special effects in movie, making animated movie, then 3D modeling, computer aided design that stands for CAD, and computer aided manufacture that stands for CAM, etc. This require very high graphics performance and effective management of the resources such as processing power, memory, disk space, network bandwidth, etc. Here also Unix or Linux or Microsoft Windows is used as operating system. People who are professionally gamers, they need very high end of graphics performance. So they use these high end workstations for good performance in their videos or in their games. Then we see personal computers. So these computers provide a general platform to the widest possible range of users and also to the users with different skill set. Its user friendliness is a very important aspect. Then a Microsoft Windows family operating system, and they are used in the OS X operating system, that is on the Apple Mac series of the computers, and Linux can be used for personal computers. So three operating systems can be used. Then all three provide rich graphical user interfaces. Then we see smartphones and tablets. So a smartphone is also a computer in its own right. Tablet PCs are hybrid between the smartphones and the PCs, and they have severe constraints. Obviously they have severe constraints like processing power, then memory, energy uses and screen size, but it has its benefits also on the other side. So they also have different input methods such as numeric keypad, then small QWERTY keypad with navigation keys, touch sensors, and on-screen keyboard on a touch screen, and then voice input is used for Google Assistant, Siri, or on simple Google also. Then we see various operating systems developed for various devices. So with increasing processing power and memory, specialized versions of PC operating systems have now become the most popular choices for smartphones and tablets. Example, Google Android, Apple iOS, and Microsoft Windows Phone OS. So a convergence of operating system for touchscreen based smartphones, then tablets and ultra portable devices, and operating systems for mainstream personal computers is widely anticipated. Now here ultra portable devices we can relate it with smartwatches. Okay, they also need some operating system. Then both Microsoft Windows 8 and Linux variants using the GNOM 3. GNOM here stands for G stands for General Public License, and the NOM stands for Network Object Model Environment. Or Unity interfaces have started the process by redesigning their interfaces for touch input. Now we will see embedded systems. There are hundreds of millions of tiny computers embedded in the machines that are used in our day-to-day lives. Example is industrial machines, their car engines, TV setup boxes, DVD players, washing machines, microwave ovens, etc. Embedded systems are computers that are designed for specific tasks with little or no user interface. They get their input from a variety of sensors in the form of electrical signals, then they process the input and then they send the output in the form of electrical signals to actuators that may activate some physical action in the machine. For example, you have a oven, you have given a signal by pressing a button, it will process the input which you have given and then it will send the output in the form of electrical signals to actuators that can activate like the warming of the thing which you have kept in the oven. Okay, so that is how it works. And the embedded system professionals rely on specialized tools for their work like simulate the real-time behavior of the environment on the PC, so the testing of the software for correction is very important. These systems commonly use operating systems like QNX and RT Linux also. Interestingly, Unix and Linux variants are the only family of operating systems that are utilized across a wide range of environments from supercomputers to small embedded systems. Now we see an operating system for smartphones, Android, which is our second topic. So categories of mobile phone. So basically there are two categories of mobile phone. So the first one is a mobile phone that can be operated as only a mobile phone, which is called a basic mobile phone. And the second is a mobile phone having some additional features also, such as music player, then video player, games, limited web, basic support for third party applications, etc., which is called a feature phone. Now, the key features of smartphones are touchscreen operations, full web browsing capability, availability of office productivity, that is, Microsoft Office is available on phone also. So, yes, it enhances your office productivity. Then, a powerful programming system applications to develop set of software applications, one or more application stores to download new applications which can be free or which can be paid also, a range of sensor devices for input, etc. Smartphones and tablets. Tablets are known as phablet also. So they function as a combination of a phone and a personal digital assistant, that is PDA, providing secretary-like function such as scheduling, then memos and notes, to-do list, meeting reminders, access to office documents, messaging service, or instant email notifications. A portable entertainment hub also. As technology improves, the lines between these categories become blurred with the release of intermediate models by company. And a tablet can be used for education purposes also. The distinction is mainly based on the price, with each category having a higher price tag. So now let's move on to what is Android. So an Android is a free and open source operating system for smartphones that is being developed by the Open Handset Alliance, whose most prominent member is Google Inc. Google Incorporate. It is free and open source. Open source means you can modify it, you can customize it for betterment, for improvement. And you have to remember this, that Android is being developed by the Open Handset Alliance, which is the most prominent member of Google. Android uses a slightly modified version of the Linux kernel. Android is an operating system that supports a wide variety of devices, including watches, phones with small screens, and different types of keyboards, phablets, that is, phone plus tablet, large size tablet computers, TVs, and even microwave ovens. Its main focus is to provide a rich user interface and a large number of small software applications for smartphones and tablet computers. Android is currently the world's top operating system for smartphones in the term of volume shipments, and a major mobile phone manufacturer produce Android based phones. So now we will see key features of Android. So Android is a free open source operating system for smartphones and tablet. It is not limited to one device maker, which allows manufacturers to customize it. Yes, I was talking about open source. So yes, it allows manufacturers to customize it and add new features also. This makes prices relatively lower and encourages competition. Android has a user-friendly interface and supports multimedia features also, as well as access to various hardware features like touchscreens with multi-touch gestures, then mobile location information using satellite, motion sensors, and wireless networking, that is 3G, 4G, and 5G also is available right now. So mobile networks, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC. NFC is near field communication, then voice and video telephony, text messaging, that is SMS, then internet access, listening to podcasts, live audio, watching webcasts, live videos, live TV programs, camera, microphone, and speakers, and many more. So these built-in applications can be used to develop innovative and visually stunning apps. With the help of 3G and 4G, and right now we have 5G also, so you can make video calls where both the parties can see each other. Mobile's current location and worldwide map make it possible to create location-aware apps that guide you with the directions in an unknown city, lead you to the nearest restaurant or bank or shopping mall, and show you public transportation routes on map. So the motion sensors are used by the operating system to switch between portrait and landscape modes. Yes, it does it automatically. Why it does it automatically? Because it is using motion sensors. Also used by games and apps that let you control the phone just by moving it. For example, you can reject a call by turning the phone upside down. And in games, I think Temple Run is a game, let you control the phone just by moving it. Okay. Now let's see more key features of Android. You can access the internet using your phone network or Wi-Fi hotspot. Yes, using Wi-Fi hotspot, you can share your internet. Then with Bluetooth, you can exchange files and connect to other devices, headset, then keyboard. NFC, that is near field communication, allows you to exchange contacts, visiting card or files, and make payments also. The camera enables you to take pictures and upload it to the social media or scan barcodes or QR. QR stands for quick response codes. And with the voice recognition technology, Android phones allow users to issue voice commands, dictate notes and messages, and search the web simply by speaking out what you are looking for. Android's security features and programming system make it a reliable platform for developing apps with a large set of built-in functions. Backed by the search giant Google, Android has a large number of programmers developing apps for various functions, that is social networking, then office productivity, and 2D and 3D gaming also. Generally, Android phones have access to Google's Google Play App Store, which currently has over 6 lakh apps already, and there are more coming. So yes, now we will move to last topic, that is Android as an operating system. So operating systems for mobile phones perform similar functions and fit in the general definition of an operating system. And tablets have touchscreens of 7 or 10 inches and offer almost all features available on PCs or laptops, therefore are comfortable to work with. And however, the challenges faced by the mobile phone operating systems due to their resource constrained environment need to support different input or output devices and varying hardware also. Although the job is difficult due to fast-paced technological advancement, but it is same development that has enabled us to do things that were once unconceivable or that were once impossible to think also. So yes, we live in an exciting era. Right now, we are living in an era where AI is taking over, artificial intelligence is taking over. There are new tools which is coming forward, like recently, which has came forward by the AI, by artificial intelligence, is Devin. Devin is a tool which helps to code faster. So yes, we live in very exciting era, and you should be curious about what technologies are coming further and further. So yes, here we end our chapter, and thank you so much. And if you have reached till here, I consider you to turn that black thumb blue. And if you have any queries, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on our website, nuzhatmemon.com, or you can reach it out on email ID also, nuzhat.memon@gmail.com, or you can comment your doubts below in the comment section and subscribe for more such content because we are bringing more standard ninth videos. So yes, subscribe and you got this.